So Campaign HQ differs from others because we help you write your phone plan from the beginning of your campaign to election day. We have several years in the political sphere, and we can give guidance based on where you're at in the cycle, as well as what we have seen to work in regard to voter contact. At the beginning of a campaign, we would need the count of landlines and cells that you have, your budget, and then another helpful resource would be to give us a calendar of when direct mail pieces are landing, television ads, and when you're going to be focusing more on door knocking or less on door knocking, so that we can plan our phone plan around when information will be hitting voters. If you have a mail piece hitting on October 5th, I would recommend we call those individuals at the end of the week so that we can see how that mail piece affected voters. You can use that to gauge if your support has increased or decreased, as well as who has voted since that time your mail piece landed. Your phone plan can be changed depending on results, so know that your day one plan with Campaign HQ for phones is not going to look the same as your election day end product. This happens for a couple of reasons. First, you can always expect that you are going to have wrong numbers in your list. People are going to opt out of further communication, and we're going to have people who absolutely do not support your candidate and we do not want to contact again. So just going from there, we can obviously anticipate the percentage of individuals who will opt out and wrong numbers and disagree with your candidate ideologically. But we will always be a little bit off, which means that at the end of the campaign, let's say 1 week out, you have more money in your budget because your costs will never increase because we will only be taking voters out to election day. Let's say someone early voted, someone has said they support your candidate and are voting this evening. We'll text that person again the next day, but the person who said that they have already voted, we won't contact again. So we will analyze your calls and texts based on what we believe you need in order to be successful. If you have more money to spend in that last week before the election, let us know and we'll adjust your plan accordingly. If you have a little bit more money in your budget, 1 week out, we could do a live call rather than a text message. If you have more money to spend on election week, we would always recommend doing a few more context messages and automated calls because hitting someone on election eve and election day really reminds them on their way home or to work that they need to vote after. Remember, our team will help manage your data from start to finish of a campaign and will really walk with you through the process and explain every part of the way.